Ahoy mateys, welcome back, holy crap, to another Sail the Seas Boom video, and we're doing a card review. There's actually 3 new cards in this one. Before, I think I had 2, but there's 3 in this one, so that's pretty cool. But let's get just right into it. Well, actually, hold on, sorry. I'm going to explain just a little bit of changes possibly coming to the rules. Coming right at you. I'm coming in hot. Oh! So, first thing, before, a deck was 20 cards. And your whole entire treasury is in your hand. And the deck is your treasury. So, I'm thinking of changing it to 15. Just because it speeds up the game, because it makes it shorter. And the matches were pretty long. So, I want to shorten them a little bit. And I think making less cards would be better. And also, less cards, they add more to deck building and everything. So, I kind of like that. So I think 15 cards is what's going to do it. And because of that, because there's less cards, there needs to be a change to the health per ship. And, well, I guess there doesn't need to, but I want to. And there's... Dang, what was the last one? Well, there's another thing, but... Anyway, so the ships before had 400 health. They're probably going to be changed to have 300 health now. So, you're not as tanky as you were before. But cannons, because cannons start at 30 damage and they keep on leveling up until they reach 90 damage. So that right there, let me just tell you this. If you have 400 health in your ship and you have a max level cannon, it's going to take 5 shots to kill them or to sink their ship. But now that you have 300 health, and every cannon actually has minus 10 power now because there's less health, then the maxed level cannon would actually have 80 damage. And if you have 300 health, it actually takes 4 shots to kill you now. So it's actually easier to kill your opponent with cannons, which I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know, I think it's a good thing. That kind of buffs cannon decks. But this is the thing. There's another thing. 0 gold creatures, I don't think I'm going to keep them. I think I'm going to just get rid of them. I don't know. Because 0 gold creatures, it was kind of like, I guess tedious. It's kind of just like weird. But, I mean, I haven't tested this. I don't know if this part's actually official or not. But I'm thinking of just making the lowest gold count 1 gold. So you always got to pay some sort of gold for creatures. Or, like, cards for guarding. Now, 1 gold creatures are stronger than 0 gold creatures. So, the cards you're going to be placing, the guard or whatever, are going to be stronger. So it should still be, like, good. I got to test things. But I think that's what's going to be the case. Because before, you could just, like, spam 0 gold creatures, which really wasn't, like, that overpowered at all, but I don't know. I don't really think it's, like, the best to have that kind of power, if you know what I mean. But, last thing, just, like, a few keyword effects and stuff. Actually, one of these cards actually have one. And then, last thing before we actually get into the cards, I'm thinking of making ammunition, like, another currency for cannons. You know how there's supply? Where if you have 5 supply, you can upgrade your cannon to the next level. Well, I'm thinking of doing that, but 1 ammunition or 1 ammo, whatever the heck, is allowing for 1 cannon shot, and your cannon can only shoot like once each turn. So to actually shoot your cannon, you gotta have cards with card effects for it and everything, which makes more diverse decks. I'm just thinking of stuff. I did say that the rules were like done before, and they technically are. I'm just making like small changes. And that's it. It sounded like I was going to explain something else. But anyway, let's get to the cards, friends. So, first card, you probably already seen this if you saw database in Discord. Link in description or community post. This is Skeletal Captain. Holy crap, put your pants back on. He's got 3 gold. He's worth 3 gold. You pay 3 gold to play him. He's a skeletal creature, of course. And he's got 90 power. 90 defense, not really sure if you could see that. It might be a little too far away. 40 guard. So, but, oh yeah, this actually looks different on the official cards. It's like P, it would be like P90, D90, then G40. So, you'll see. This is just like the art. But, so his ability, well, so far, I think I'm going to change this to 30, but lose 20 health to bring this creature from your discard to your treasury. Basically, you can bring him back to your hand if you deal 20 damage to yourself. I think I'm going to change it to be higher because this can happen continuously. Or at least it can now. There's definitely going to be some changes to this card because right now it's probably broken. I just don't even know. There's also the 6th card made. But yeah, Skeletal Captain, I mean, he's just like a nasty card. He's just going to be able to come back to life so many times, which is actually really good because if you only have 15 cards in a deck, right? Right. And you have a Skeletal Captain, he could technically act as like 5 extra cards, so because you just keep on bringing them back. Especially if you pair them up with healing cards like Lennox. That's a really good combo right there, so very powerful. The next card is Kraken In The Myth. So, you know, Kraken In The Myth. I don't know, I don't even know if his name makes sense. I feel like it does, I don't see how it doesn't. But, he's worth 5 gold. He's a coral reef creature. He's got 110 power for now. I don't know if I'm going to make it 100. 160 defense. And 70 guard. So, and his ability, do 20 damage to opponent's ship each turn this is alive. He's also the 7th card made. So, Kraken in the Myth is actually a nasty direct damage card. And, I mean, it only does 20 damage to your opponent, which actually adds up a lot. If he does it for 3 turns, that's 60 damage, which is not too bad. But his ability adds up. But the scary part about him is actually his defense, 160. Now, the max is 200, so he's powerful when it goes to defense. And he's actually, like, because he's got such high defense, he's actually really easy to guard. And I'm probably going to be improving the guard stats, so it's going to be easier to guard your creatures because there's no 0 gold creatures anymore, or at least now. Again, I'm not really too sure. But, yeah, it's his defense that makes this card so scary because it's so, like, easy to protect it and it's hard to kill it. Especially with, like, a big equip relic. Whew, this can be a nasty card. So, Kraken in the Myth is definitely a force to be reckoned with. When it goes to the art, I'm not disappointed, but out of the 3, I don't really think it's my favorite. I like it. I mean, I actually really do like it, but I feel like there's like a little too much suction cups, and it's just like really simple. There's just not like too much detail to really make it pop out. But besides that, I think it's really nice. So there is Kraken in the Myth. SpongeBob, go to sleep. Where's my clarinet? Next card. Oh yeah, look at this bad boy. Skeletal Dragon. This is a classic card. This is actually like one of the first cards I ever made when it goes to like the prototypes and stuff. But although it's the 8th card made, it's actually pretty early because I've done all the adding up. I think there's going to be 80 cards in each set. So he's actually really early. But he's worth 3 gold. Also, by the way, the gold would be like in a circle thing right here, but you know, I don't have the digital stats. I just have the arts for now. But Skeletal Dragon, he is a skeletal type, and he has 110 power, 70 defense, and 60 guard. And his ability is Hijack, so it's a keyword ability. And it's actually pretty good, because so what Hijack is, well, first, the way harpooning works. So harpoon is the way that you and your opponent's creatures can come in contact to, you know, combat each other. When you're not harpooned, your creatures can't fight, which means that, you know, your creatures like can't die and everything. So, you know, harpooning is pretty darn important. But you can only harpoon if you didn't play any creatures that turn. It's actually pretty big, because if I were to place Skeletal Dragon, it's like, okay, I gotta kill his creatures now. Well, you can't, because you just played a creature, which means you can't harpoon. But it's Skeletal Dragon, and he's got Hijack, which means that even if you place him, you can still attack, making Skeletal Dragon a pretty big man. But, I mean, that's gonna have to do it pretty much for this card. The colors, I think, look really nice together. Everything looks pretty darn good. But, besides that, that's pretty much it. So, like, comment, subscribe to see more. Which one is your favorite out of these 3? Personally, when it goes to art, I think I'm gonna have to say the Skeletal Dragon, but when it goes to like stat stuff, I might have to go at Kraken In The Myth. Although Skeletal Captain, he's cool too. But that's gonna do it. Like, comment, subscribe to see more. That is it. Got some pretty good ones.